All right, I want to do another Facebook post video, but this time, since my last one not only got taken down, my appeal didn't go through. Because apparently that video in which I took a stupid fucking Facebook meme and debunked it, I was spreading misinformation. So they had denied my appeal. So this time, it was just text, really, but I'm just going to read it to you, and then we're going to talk about it at the end. But basically, this was another anti-No Kings rally Facebook meme post. And here's what it said. It was almost like a limerick, but everything was no kings. So it was no kings, but put your mask back on. Oh, you mean like a public health issue? Yeah, you were nicely asked all the time, please just put your mask back on. It's not that fucking hard. No kings, but lock us all down. Who locked you down? Who kept you in the house? Was the Army or the National Guard standing outside ready to take you out if you walked outside? No. No kings, but we get fired for not taking the vaccine. Or you were given a choice. You could either take it or you could test regularly, like weekly. The only exceptions were like certain fields, like, oh, I don't know, the fucking healthcare field. Yeah, if you want to work here, you have to take the medical advice and things that you should know are correct, and you should abide by them, because we can't be making other patients sick. No kings, but we can't go outside. Again, basically the same thing as the last time. Didn't happen. No kings, but we won't accept your medical exemption. Yeah, that's because all of them were fake. You literally had people making money during COVID for selling fake vaccine passports, fake medical exemptions, all the time. Because you didn't want to listen and you didn't want to fucking wear a mask and shit. No kings, but you are forced to take 12,380 boosters. It's too dumb to even comment on. No kings, but we're shutting down all businesses. No one forcibly shut down any businesses. Yes, there were shelter-in-place orders that were put in, per each state. And some of those focused on essential and non-essential businesses. And essential businesses were ones that we literally could not do without. Any other place that was deemed non-essential was furloughed. Some of them were. And others who weren't getting any business had to shut down because people weren't spending any money because everybody was getting sick. No kings, but we can't worship the real king. Jesus fucking Christ. That didn't even mean to do that. But that's what they're talking about. They're mad that they couldn't go to church and worship. During the initial heat of COVID, all non-essential places, including those places of worship of, I hate to tell you this, all religions were deemed non-essential. You can pray at home. I'm pretty sure God still hears you. No kings, but your family members will pass away alone. I'm so sorry to tell you that, again, when you go to the medical field, they have to have extra precautions to save lives. And sometimes that means that you have to cut down on the amount of people. And by that, I mean the amount of people present. When my son was born, there were still COVID restrictions. It was my wife, myself, and my mother-in-law. No visitors, no nothing. We had a couple people show up, but we couldn't have more than a couple people in the room at a time. Fucking deal with it. It sucks that people had to watch family members from afar, but those who were already on their way out or close to it, you didn't want to get sick, you dumb fuck. No kings, but there was a hotline to tattle on your neighbors. A hotline that a lot of us, even those who actually believed in COVID, didn't want to and would never use because it was fucking pointless. Because it could just be used on anybody for any reason just because you don't fucking like them. We, shockingly, just ask that people just be adults and follow the fucking rules in the first place. No kings, but mandates galore. What mandates? Which ones? Name them. No kings, but you are responsible for my health. Hey, that's just called public health. We, as a society, civilized people, got together a long time ago and said, hey, sometimes we're going to have to go against what your decision is for the betterment of not only yourself, but for everybody. So all I ask is that you take these same precautions that I'm taking so that you don't get me sick. I also don't get you sick. These are layups. No kings, but 6 feet apart. Yeah, that is a general recommendation that was based on the science of how far the average person, their particles go when they breathe out, especially when they sneeze or cough. It's a way to try and help mitigate the fucking pandemic. It does not take being a doctor to understand these fucking things. These are fucking so simple. I could explain all of this to my 7-year-old, and she would be like, yeah, that makes sense. And lastly, no kings, but no gatherings of 10 or more people. Don't even need to rehash the same thing over again. So outside of the stupidity of literally all of those things, because most of them either didn't happen or you just don't understand how anything fucking works, let's just all remember, as COVID hit, when everything first, when the world stopped turning, Donald Trump was fucking president of the United States. Anything that you try to blame that happened started and originated fucking there. You fucking people, especially people, you boomer dumbasses on fucking Facebook. Oh my God. Just be a hermit. Cancel all your fucking internet, TV, everything, and just don't ever come out of your house ever again. Please, for the betterment of every other person on this planet. If you read that and you're like, yeah, just be done.